God help me if I marry into a turkey-trot family.
We're going to do a Thanksgiving table draft, and I'm going to lose it because I lose freaking everything.
Will you come and sit at my table? I would love to feed you a Thanksgiving Day dinner.
There's only one hammerhead. Oh! No, but that is a great one.
In the world teaches girls to be quiet and small, and women's
We were
sports is
standing up and speaking up. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Attention. The party is about to commence.
Welcome to the party!
What's up, party people? Happy Thanksgiving. I'm Julie Foudy.
And I'm Abby Wambach. What's going on, party folks? What's up? What's up?
I hope that you're with family, you're with friends, you're walking, you're doing something great on this Thanksgiving Day. Abs, Thanksgiving, I don't know if you know this. You don't know this about me. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. Is it yours? Yeah.
No, it is.
It's
not mine. No,
It's not yours because you have to cook the whole time. That's probably why.
Lots of stuff that I'm doing. Yes.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
didn't
not
even
about
think about that because you're the cooker. You're the chef.
Yeah.
See, I'm
But
not.
in all fairness, we order our food. And
Oh, you do?
It's still a lot because when
I
you've
know.
got like 7 things, you got to heat up and you got to plan the timing of the heating and you got to back end it. And we do, what is your Thanksgiving Day ritual? Like, what is you guys are probably like a turkey trot family. Am I wrong?
Yeah, no, we are. We're turkey trotters.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of this? This is like one of my favorite things that I've ever
You're
heard.
a turkey trot family. You
Somebody
called this
says-
out.
Somebody says, God help me it's like a joke. It's like, God help me if I marry into a turkey trot family. And we're a turkey trot family too.
That's what Ian says every single damn day. God help me.
God help me if
I
I get.
have married into that damn turkey trot family.
You are the
so
turkey
true.
trotter though. Like you're the one that probably fires everybody up to get out there.
Like, well, and it's not just that. Like, my sister, she's insane. Her and her husband, it's like, okay, we're going to start and play beach volleyball. Then we're going to go play pickleball. Then who wants to go for a run? Let's take the dogs for a walk. And he's just like, Ian's British, and he's like, I don't know. In England, one, we don't even have Thanksgiving. Two,
Yeah.
right? Like, we just, when it's colder outside, you just chill.
Yeah.
Like Christmas
you do
time, he's
less.
like, you do less. You're not going out.
do less.
I'm like, no, not how we do. That's not how we do holidays.
I love that.
I like Thanksgiving because there are no gifts. And gift giving gets to be a lot for me. I get
Yeah,
a little
it's like-
stressed about that.
You can give the gift of presence. And to
Right.
be somewhere and to go to a party or I like that. I like that a lot. I have a complicated relationship with Thanksgiving only because of the complicated history of Thanksgiving in this country.
Yeah, of course.
So
Yeah.
we tried to be conscious and honor, you know, the indigenous folks who it's just very complicated and
Yeah, I get that.
and that we're like the way that we were taught about Thanksgiving. What I do think is important is to have a day where we are really conscious and grateful and of gratitude, right? And to be with your family and to create the traditions. And in our family, we wake up, we go for a really long walk, and then we come home. And of course, I don't know if you do this, but we watch the Thanksgiving Day parade. So we record the Thanksgiving Day parade and also the dog show. And so when we get back, we make brunch / I make brunch. And we then proceed to watch the Thanksgiving Day parade. Brunch consists of pastries, eggs, good bacon, not the bacon in the package. You got to get the bacon from the deli.
Yeah.
You got to get it from the butcher.
Yeah.
The thick slabs,
Yeah.
thick slabs of bacon. We do some cinnamon rolls and
Oh, God, you're killing
Yeah.
me right now.
yeah, and some
All
fruit,
my stodgy,
right?
doughy stuff I love.
And some fruit. And then now our kids are getting old enough where they can actually like cook things. So Chase is going to do the mac and cheese and Tish is going to do some baking things and Emma's not really a
I
cook
think
yet.
of that.
Yeah.
I'm going to divvy up those assignments because that would be good for the kids to learn how to do it.
Yeah, not only learn how to do it, but like get involved and do it. And because
And help.
there's like the thing about what I love about cooking is that the after, like there's a lot of hullabaloo going on in the
Yeah.
kitchen. There's a
Yeah.
lot of like stuff
Right.
everywhere and planning and organizing and timing. Timing is the hardest part of cooking, folks, I swear. But when that's done and like everybody's around the table, there is this
Yeah.
moment that I'm like, okay, the last 6 hours of my life have been worth it to get everybody around here happy and doing what we, I think, do best, and is sitting around a table and just talk.
Yeah. That's the piece I love too. Is you're just together. And it's
How-
hard.
what time
It's
do you-
hard
what time do you
nowadays
guys
to
eat?
get all the family together. Like Izzy's home from college, right?
Yeah.
Tish is coming home from college. Chase is already there, so that's good. But like, it's hard to get everyone together.
What time are you guys? What time
We
is
usually
your
do
dinner?
it on the earlier side, like 5-ish.
Yeah, we're at 4. We go
Oh,
4.
you're 4, yeah.
Yeah, but this year I'm going to be smoking a turkey.
Oh, dang! With your new smoker, let's go.
Yeah, Traeger smoker. This is not an ad. It's just you should get one. I'm just saying.
I know. I have a friend who has one, and I was like, "What is this?"
They're awesome. The new ones are great because like they have these probes, like these temperature
That's what I was going to
probes.
say. He had all the temperature probes in all the things. Do they
Yeah,
have? Does that come with it?
Yeah, you have multiple probes that connect straight to the actual grill, and it updates you on your app, so you
Yeah.
can be inside and you can see the internal temperature of whatever meat you're cooking. Because
Silly.
the smoking, it's not a perfect science. You have to go with the internal temperature. That's the science.
That's crazy.
So I'm going to smoke a turkey, which is exciting. But that could delay things because, like I said, it's not a perfect science
Yeah.
on when the actual meat's done.
Well, Abs, I know you're a data person, so I pulled some stats for you, and
Ooh,
I know
tell me.
you're a chef.
Yeah, tell me.
According to national food surveys compiled by Drive Research and USDA,
Okay.
Americans eat 46 million turkeys on Thanksgiving.
Oh, geez. I don't know if oh,
And then get this. This one.
it makes
This
me want to
one.
be a vegetarian.
This one I
Oh,
was floored
man.
by. Americans buy 80 million pounds of cranberries. I mean, how many cranberries can you put on your turkey?
I mean, listen, I'm not a cranberry person.
You don't do.
for
We don't really do
Thanksgiving.
cranberries that much either.
I mean, you
And
get
if you
the
do,
sauce.
it's like just a little
'cause-
blob.
Yeah, it comes with the dinner, comes with the thing that we buy from the store, like the whole package.
Yeah.
But I never, not one time have I used cranberry sauce. Like, what do you put it on?
Wait. Listen to how many pounds of turkey they actually consume. So you've got 80 million pounds. You put it on your turkey is what I put it on. Well, and then I mix it in with my mashed potatoes. But I don't
Just
like
gravy.
I don't like the canned cranberries, so that's not, But Americans consume, I think this is right. It's a B. 4.96 billion pounds of turkey. B, not million, billion pounds of turkey during Thanksgiving. Oh, gosh.
I kind of feel sick about it. It's so many
Poor
turkeys.
turkeys.
Like, what if we
45
we
Yeah.
got rid of this one holiday, or we decided to just go like vegetarian? We would save so many lives. And by the way, people,
many
don't come
turkeys.
at me with your vegetarianism. I'm not a vegetarian, but just seeing the stark number makes me feel like maybe we should do something different than turkey.
45% of Americans choose pumpkin pie. Only
Oh,
19% choose apple pie. I'll get off
Oh
the
wait,
turkeys.
hold on a second. Hold on. That's a silly statistic. It's both, obviously. It's both pumpkin pie and apple pie. What are we talking about?
Yeah, you don't choose one or the other. You take
No,
both. You're like,
you do
pile it
both.
on. Give it to
Exactly.
me. Yeah,
Because
that's how I do it.
it's way
And
later.
give
We
me
do-
that ice cream too. I want it all.
on top of that apple pie.
And whipped
of
cream.
course we do.
And I do want that whipped cream.
I'm not a whipped cream lover, but yeah. But like, this is a silly statistic.
Okay,
Like,
so here's
you
the
have to
statistic.
choose?
Here's the final one I'm going to give you.
Okay.
You need to walk. That walk you do
Mm-hmm.
needs to be 4 hours. Wait.
No, it says you need to run 4 hours.
Oh yeah,
or
you need to
walk
run or walk
30
30 miles.
What?
You need to. So when you go on that nice little stroll with the family, it needs to be 30 miles to walk all that off. No, we're not walking any of it off. Well, if you're in my family, you're trotting it off. You're volleyballing it off. You're pickleballing it off. You're then Ironman triathloning it off because Chrissy and Ryan want to do it all.
That's how old are Chrissy and Ryan?
Chrissy's 4 years older than me, so she's 58, and I think Ryan's 58.
Were you guys
They
just
are
born
so fit. They are so
Were you just
fit.
born this way?
Yes. Rowdy fowdies, man. We do a lot. We don't
And
stop.
does Ian feel bad about himself a lot?
He's
Because,
like, God, no, he just is like, oh my God, I'm going to cook. He's like, you guys do your thing. I'm going to cook. I'm curious what the party people are doing. So can you send in what you're doing? What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? What's your tradition? And should we be adding something to what we're doing? I mean, not in terms of physical. Like, I don't need to be doing any more sports. But, like, we do play some fun games, too. That's how, remember the ping pong twerking of our Ally House live podcast? And
that's where that
didn't
came
hear
from.
about this, listen to the last episode on Tuesday. Yeah, we do fun games. So we do a lot of Pictionary and charades.
Oh, you know what? Our daughter just came home the other day, and this sounded like pretty fun. And I don't know what the name of it is. So, party people, if you know it, let us know. It is a game of it's like telephone, but drawing. It's like the telephone game, but you draw,
and then the next person has to draw it.
Yes, something like that, and it goes.
What they think it is,
and you have to guess what it is. And I don't know
do
what the
you
name
tell
of
them what it is, and then they draw it?
I don't know. She was trying to explain
that's
it.
good. I like that.
Yeah,
I bet
so
that's what it is.
We're gonna try to get it. For the
Do you ever play
holidays.
left, right, center?
All the time? Yes.
Yeah, with the money.
But
in the middle?
now the kids are older that they're like, can we put more money in here? Right?
Yeah,
Because back in the day, it used to be quarters, and now it's dollars. And
we
they're like,
we used to do dollars, and now we do $5.
Exactly.
Then it gets really exciting. All of a sudden, Declan's like, "Look out, people! Give me the left."
This episode is brought to you by our friends at Shipped. Thanks for sponsoring the pod, y'all. Shipped makes the holiday season more joyful by helping you save time with same-day delivery on everything you need. Groceries, decor, gifts, and so much more. From your favorite local and national stores like Albertsons, Michael's, Target, and PetSmart. Great stores. I love that Shipped starts with groceries because, let's be honest, no matter how many lists I make, Jules, there's always something I forget every single time. And it's not just groceries, okay? Shipped, it's just making gifting and hosting easy. No matter how many kids or what size army is trampling through your home this year. Plus, members get $0 delivery fees on orders over $35, and they offer same-day delivery. So I'm not spending my special family time in checkout lines. Like, you're not either, Jules, right?
Hallelujah,
Yeah. So save even more during the holidays with Shipp's exclusive saving event, Season of Savings, happening from November 16th through December 28th. Shop tons of deals, including member-exclusive savings all season long. Terms apply, and download that app or order now at shipped.com. That's SHIPT.com.
Abigail,
Yo.
break through the busiest time of the year with, and you know what I'm going to say, the brand new Peloton Cross Training Tread Plus powered by Peloton IQ. Oh, God, I love this so much.
It's my new favorite toy.
Yeah. And here's why. The Peloton Cross Training Tread Plus, it's Peloton's most advanced equipment yet because it's built for runners, it's built for lifters, anyone really ready to move smarter. And that's us. Clearly, because we're smart. We always want to be intentional about how we're moving our bodies, which is why I love this new Peloton, because it helps you achieve more in less time.
Jules, you want to know why I love it so much?
Yeah, why?
Because it's giving me a lot of confidence because all I do is I keep winning.
All I do is win, no matter what. What?
I've beaten you. You're 2-0. You're 0-2. And the other thing that I really love about it is actually when I come downstairs, which is where I do a lot of my work. My family, they're all on it. They're just on it. They love it. It's like it's a whole family affair.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? It helps you stay motivated. You're actually seeing progress. I feel like it's giving main character energy for me. You can also do with the Peloton IQ, which we've discovered it's genius, right? And it literally is a genius trainer living in my tread because it counts my reps. It fixes my form, even when I don't want it to. It reminds me, get your butt down. Even tells me which weights to grab, right? So I'm not guessing and hoping and all that thing. It counts for me. Bless you. So it's smarter lifts, safer training, zero brain power required. And there's all this variety. Like you could do a 45-minute run and then you swivel the screen and you could do, a 5-minute stretch, or you could do a 5-minute, full body workout on your mat next to your tread. It's brilliant. So Peloton IQ, Abby, it gets me.
It's our favorite gift of the year.
And it gets me. It builds a personalized plan with classes and instructors that match my goals and my vibe. It's basically my coach who knows exactly what I need before I do. So let yourself run, lift, sculpt, push, and go explore the new Peloton Cross-Training Tread Plus at onepeloton.com. All right, Abs, if you're gearing up for the holiday chaos like I am, or, maybe it's not even holidays. You're just like want some good old do nothing days at home.
Yes.
There's one thing that you absolutely should not have to think twice about. You know what that is, Abs?
What is it?
It is what kind of bra you are wearing underneath you and what you were just wearing in general underneath you. You shouldn't have to think about it. And Third Love makes that part super easy. Oh my gosh. Their bras are designed to feel amazing, and they are, because I have some, from the moment you put them on. So for more than a decade, this is what's cool. Third Love has been quietly revolutionizing what comfort actually feels like, and they have over 60 sizes of bras from AA through H. Plus their signature half cup options.
Well done.
You won't find anywhere else. And every bra is built with premium materials, smart details, fabrics that actually help regulate your temperatures. And for someone in menopause like me, that's brilliant. Oh my gosh. And styles that deliver real lift and support. Lift is something I need, full disclosure. I love my Third Love bra. The first time I wore one, I forgot I even had a bra, and that's what really you should feel like. So right now, during their Black Friday sale, you can save up to 60% site-wide. Plus, you can get 25% off when you spend $135. But hurry, because this sale won't last forever. It's time to upgrade to bras that truly fit and feel amazing, party people. Visit thirdlove.com today to shop that Black Friday sale. Okay. We decided for our Thanksgiving episode, we're going to do something really fun. I love this idea. We're going to do a Thanksgiving table draft, party people. So can't be family members. It can't be friends. It's who we want at our table, and it's 5 other people. Okay. And here are the rules for our table, our Thanksgiving table draft. Abby and I are each going to draft our own table. 1 current athlete, 1 legend of the game. This is all in women's sports. 1 coach, an executive or owner. That's the 4th one. And the 5th one is a wild card. Anyone in the women's sports universe.
My wild card is questionable, but I'm going with it. So
okay, you mean in terms of connection to the women's sports universe?
Yeah, there's It's very tangential.
Tangential. Okay,
but you're gonna love it.
Good word.
I think you're gonna really love it.
Yeah, that's okay. I like that. I'll allow that.
Okay.
And we're going to tell why we wanted them at the table, of course. So 5 people at the table, a current athlete, a legend, a coach, an executive or owner, and the 5th one is a wild card. And then at the end, we're going to put a poll up, and I'm going to lose it because I lose freaking everything to Abigail Wambach. But we're going to put this poll up, and it's going to say, what table would you like to sit at for Thanksgiving? Julie's table or Abby's table? And y'all are going to click on Julie's table so she actually wins one damn contest.
I'm actually fighting for you right now. Like, I do think you need to win. I think it's important for your self-confidence.
For my self-esteem. God. Bloody heck. I don't even want to go over, like, I don't want to go back to ping pong twerking because I'm still upset about it. Someone in the front row told Abby, I am going back to it. Someone in the front row told Abby how to tie her tissue box on. I was like, they didn't give me that information because it was really good information. Insider information.
Well, the truth is, the way that actually happened, Jules, was I was tying it on and I was moving my body and I was like, but it's not, the box isn't moving that much. And I looked to my right and the lady said, put it lower on your butt. It'll make the box move more. And when I look at the
golden advice.
Look at the video of you, Julie, I just can't stop laughing because you're like moving your hips and you tied it so tight around your waist that the box is not moving in any way, shape, or form. I'm like, nothing is coming out of that tissue box. No ping pong balls are coming out. and all 4 of us are like,
and I should know this. I've played this game with my kids.
Yeah,
that's how
all
we
4 of
found
us
this game.
Are the worst twerkers that have ever twerked. You know. So good. Anyways, let's do this table.
Abs. Yeah. This table. What do you got? What's your current athlete? You want to go first? Yeah, you go first.
I'll go first. Okay, my current athlete, my first current athlete is Caitlin Clark. I would like to meet her. I've never met her.
Yeah.
I know that she represents the present and the future of sports all at once in a way. Not only is she an incredible athlete, but the ability to also, to relate to the world, right? To the brands, to be this like conduit between athlete and consumer. I'm just like fascinated about her. I also know that she plays golf and is very good.
She's a good swing. I've seen that. Yeah.
I think she's pretty close to being a scratch golfer.
She was a soccer player as well.
She did play soccer, which is probably the least interesting. It's like the least interesting part about her.
Still makes her rad.
Yeah. But she grew up, watching Billie Jean King and Serena, our generation, and is now kind of becoming that for the next generation in many ways. So Caitlin Clark, will you come and sit at my table? I would love to feed you a Thanksgiving Day dinner.
Okay. You're
what we should do?
You're laying it
Jules,
on thick, huh?
I know, but we should actually create these little clips on social and ask them to come sit at our table and maybe they'll come on our show.
Yeah. Come to our Thanksgiving party.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay, I'm going to match. I like Caitlin Clark. That's a really good one.
Okay.
And for the record, party people, I don't know whose Abby's 5 picks are coming into this at all. This is blind, and she doesn't know my 5. But I had a feeling that one of us was choosing Caitlin Clark. So I'm going to match Caitlin Clark with Asia Wilson. Oh, nice. Yes, I am.
Nice you are. Good.
Yeah.
That was my second. That's who I was going to choose second.
Yeah. 4-time MVP, WNBA. Besides being MVP of the entire WNBA, she's co-defensive player of the year. You didn't know that as well. It's so rad. And she's won the defensive player of the year title. So we just established she's set a record by winning 4 times as MVP. But she's also has 3 career defensive player of the year awards. And the thing, beyond the basketball, Asia has a vibe to her that I love. She gets in press conference. Huh?
She was just at the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Did you see that? And met Beyonce, and
Oh,
that was a
I did.
moment.
Did you see her? I did not see that, but did you see her on the Jennifer Hudson show
I
when she
didn't
comes
know.
down the like little runway where they walk down and they intro him?
Oh, they
Oh,
do like a little.
yeah.
She walks through the crowd. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, she
yeah,
walks through the
yeah,
crowd.
yeah.
It was so good. They were singing this little South Carolina song, and she's just like bopping all the way down. I just love her. And then when she's at press conferences, not breast conferences, that's fitting actually, because whenever she gets with Becky Hammond, her coach, and she says balls out loud, she turns to Becky and they start like giggling like
Yeah,
kids, and I
yeah,
just lose it. I get
yeah.
there giggling with them. I'm like, oh my God, I love
I
her so
mean,
much.
it is true that us athletes are children. We
We are
never
total
really
children.
grow up. Yeah.
Yeah. But she just makes me laugh. She carries a lot of joy. She's a great leader. And I'm just
Amazing.
I Asia Wilson, will you come sit at my Thanksgiving table?
Nice. Jules,
Okay.
I'm going to give you the next one up because I wonder who you chose for this. A legend.
Okay. Are you letting me go first? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to let you go first.
Okay. I chose Wilma Rudolph.
Oh, nice.
Right?
That's good. I did a project on her when I was like in 8th grade.
Billie Jean talks about her, the Kinger talks about her all the time. And I just love this so much because she has one of my favorite quotes of all time. Okay, so Wilma Rudolph, you know, is like this great track and field athlete. She won 3 Olympic gold medals at the Rome Games in 1960. First American sprinter to do that. Maybe even actually first American athlete. Yeah, I think first American woman to do that. Anyways, 3 Olympic gold medals at the Rome Olympics in 1960. And Wilma Rudolph was born with childhood polio. So the doctors,
What?
yes, the doctors, this is my favorite quote. The doctors actually told her, like, you're not going to be able to maybe even walk. And her quote is, my doctors told me I never walk again. My mom told me I would. I believed my mom.
Oh my gosh, that's good.
And then she goes on to be one of the most iconic female athletes that we've ever had. So my legend for sure, because gosh, I have so many questions. Wilma Rudolph, of course, is no longer with us, but Wilma Rudolph, I would love at our table.
That's so good, Jules. And I don't remember, but by the way, I did the project on Wilma Rudolph, but I don't remember anything about it
Yeah, because that's what happens when you're in your
because
mid-40s.
that was 30 years
Wait
ago.
till
Yeah.
you're in your 50s.
Okay, the person that I chose, legendary status, and I chose this mostly. This is selfish because as the host of this table, I want everybody else at the table to feel like that I've created the best table and that they are excited to all to come.
Yeah.
And
That's
so
good.
I
I
chose
like that.
Billie Jean. Yeah, I chose Billie Jean King.
I know. I knew it. I was like, that's too easy. I was going to choose the legend.
Every
Billy.
single one of the people that I invite to this table is coming because Billy's there.
Yeah.
So I want to ensure that everybody comes. Like I don't want to be the host that nobody shows up for. And we obviously love Billy. She's in it to win it with us on this podcast. But the truth is like she is the root system of the entire tree of women's sports.
Yeah.
She's done it all. Like she's been and had her hands in on so many things, and to be able to like do this show and have her join us, honestly, it's like one of the greatest things that I've been able to do in my whole career. It's like kind of the biggest, like when I say, like Jules, when I'm out in the world and people are like, oh, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I have a podcast with Billie Jean King and Julie Foudy. That people are like, what? Like out of almost anything else that I
And
do.
not because of the second person you named, because it's like, who, Kinger?
Yeah,
What?
Kinger? What?
I know.
I mean, she's just, she will always and forever be the person that should be at every women's sports table. Because not only did she kind of single-handedly create the desire and the need to build your own table, like she's also creating so many opportunities and the motivation and the inspiration that other people might need to start their new team or league or whatever it is. She's just the
All right,
best.
all right. We know your table's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we know
Yeah.
your table's good.
I know that we're probably going to have, I've got 2 down for this coaching. You go ahead. You go first because I do want you to win this one, Jules. I really do.
You're feeling bad for me. Okay. I did a lot of soul searching for this one because there's so many great coaches that you could go to, right? Pat Summitt, of course, was on the top of that list. But then I thought, like, let's do someone a little more current. And so I went with Emma Hayes.
Oh,
There's
God,
only one Emma Hayes. There's only one Emma Hayes. Because talk about, like, you want to be at a table that Emma's at, because Emma is pure entertainment. That woman is funny. She's smart as hell. She's so well spoken. And she's silly as shit. Like, she's funny. She's good. She's good fun. That's a good person to have at the table. Now, for the party people who don't know who Emma Hayes is our U.S. women's national team soccer coach. And before she came to the United States to be our coach, she was the coach at Chelsea, the women's team in the English Women's Super League. She won 16 trophies while she was at Chelsea, 7 league titles, the Women's Super League titles, 5 FA Cups, 2 League Cups amongst those 16. So she's a total baller. And it was kind of a full circle moment when she came back to the United States because she had coached in the United States prior to Chelsea, had gotten fired. She was in the second? Was that the second? It wasn't WSA days, right? WPS days, I think.
WPS.
I should know. Yeah, I think I should know this. And then she comes back and ends up with hardly any games under her belt. I think they had 8 games, 10 games, and she wins an Olympic gold medal with the U.S. women's national team. And she's really transforming how this team thinks, how they operate, how they build out their youth national team. I mean, she's not only doing a great job coaching the full women's national team, she's looking at all the gaps in the system and going, how can we make this better? And like she's so smart. And then you couple that with Michelle Kang and what she's doing in this space and how she's given $55 million to U.S. soccer. So Emma Hayes at her arsenal has the ability to look at all of sports with this female lens and say, let's think about it differently. Let's think about menstruation. Let's think about how we're researching and the science behind the things we're getting to with female athletes, because that's often done on male bodies or male data, as we know. So it's really, she's a good one at the table. You're jealous.
She's a good one because
I can see it. You're jealous.
I am jealous. She was my pick.
She
but
was?
She was my pick, but I have a secondary that I'm going to go into because she's just as important to me personally, and has had, I think, such an important role in women's soccer over the years. So yeah, this is not to say that they're second. This is a person that I think deserves to be at this table. She was one of my favorite coaches of all times. Pia Sundhage. She was born in Sweden and played for their full team. She coached us from 2008 to 2012 or 13. Right after we won the gold medal, she decided to step away. And one of the reasons why I think Pia was such an important figure in my life at the time is that she really gave me permission to be myself. And I think, women's sports has had like this really interesting trajectory because you have some of these like incredible, talented athletes who come. And then, some of these talented athletes retire and they go on to be coaches. And Pia is one of these folks. And I think that's why it's so important that former athletes need to stay in the game in some way, shape, or form, whether it's the coaching staff or the ownership group or training whatever it is. I just think that we have to stay involved. And Pia has stayed involved in the coaching level, but she really allowed, I think that she understood that in a locker room, you have to be yourself. Too often in women's sports, I think that in the locker room, coaches and ownership groups think that there needs to be some sort of like the way to set culture is to tell people of who they need to be, rather than letting the players be themselves and letting all the individual parts of themselves create the actual culture. And that's what makes every team so special, is like every person gets to bring their individuality to that specific team.
Yeah, that's what makes Emma so good too. Yeah,
exactly. And I think that is the thing that Pia really brought to me, that all of our individual parts will make the collective better. And we did. I think that it's one of the best teams that I ever played on, was being coached by her, and her mentality to positivity. So yeah, I love you, Pia, and I would love to have you come on this podcast at some point.
Nice. All right. Who do you got for your exec owner or owner?
I have Michelle Kang. I just don't think that you, I don't think that you can have anybody else. I know that there are a lot of other.
Wait till you hear mine, though. Yes, I was like, Kang is like the obvious for sure.
Yeah, she's spectacular, and she's taking the approach that this is why female ownership is also so important. To have an ownership group that really believes that women and their physiology and the way that they approach the game and their actual experience of being a person is different. And so too must differ all of the training methodology and the idea around what we're doing. She's put so much money into women's soccer and also women's sports. You know, we have seen her invest in the water polo team and rugby. She wants women to have more resources, and she's putting the resources to the places and trusting, right? She's also like, go ahead, here's my money.
Right.
Do
Which
right
is
by
huge.
it. Donating tons of money to US soccer, to specifically the women's teams. So she's my favorite. I love Michelle.
Slow clap for Michelle.
Who do you got, Jules? Who's at your table?
Okay, so my executive / owner, I don't know her, but I am dying to meet her. So this is my way of saying, Melody Hobson, please come on the podcast, because, okay, so Melody is such a badass. Abs. She, after she graduated from Princeton, right? She was from Chicago, and she began at Ariel Investments, which is basically a firm that manages billions of dollars of investment money. And she's worked her way up to now she's co-CEO and president at Ariel. It's the largest Black-owned investment firm in the United States. And she's also the founder of Project Level, which is Ariel Investments' new fund dedicated entirely to accelerating growth in, yes, you know it, women's sports. She has a minority stake in NWSL's new Denver franchise, Denver Summit FC. She's personally invested in Love Volleyball, League One Volleyball. She's personally invested in WNBA. And she describes, which is really cool, she describes women's sports as an undervalued asset class with massive upside. As we know, as female athletes, we're like, yes, this is what we've been saying. Massive upside in viewership, attendance, valuation. So she's like, get in, people. And she's just such a baller. She's the former chair of Starbucks, first Black woman to chair an S&P 500 company. She has sat on the board of DreamWorks, Estee Lauder, JP Morgan Chase. And the first time I listened to her was on A-Rod's podcast. And I was like, I love this woman so much. I don't even know this woman, and I love this woman so much.
Well, let's get her on the pod.
I know. So Melody, Like, she's got a vibe. She's awesome. Like, she does a ton to give back to the community. So, Melody, come sit at my table. Thank you. Come on the pod. She's rad.
Amazing. Okay, do you want me to do my very last pick?
Yeah. Wild card.
Wild card. And look, this is a couple steps away. I mean,
Okay.
not too far,
All right.
but I just want to have dinner with this person because
Oh my God. If you choose my person, I'm going to be so upset.
there's no way that it'll be weird.
I
It'll
know.
be weird.
And I think you did. Gosh dang it. I don't know why I feel this vibe, but I just am getting this vibe.
Rachel Maddow.
Oh! No, but that is a great one because I love me some Rachel Maddow.
Yes.
Stanford card.
Come
We
on.
were just talking. Abby and I were just talking about her the other day together in the car.
I want her. I want
Yes.
to know more.
Shoot, that's so good. Yeah.
I want to know more about what she thinks about the true nature of women's sports and how inherently political they are, right? Like how a woman putting on a jersey and going out onto a field and sweating and being powerful and demanding the ball. And, like all of these things that we were kind of taught not to do
Right.
over the years, and the world teaches girls to be quiet and small and to be grateful and only,
Yeah.
women's
We were
sports is like
standing up and speaking up. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes.
the antithesis. And I think that Rachel Maddow is kind of a perfect example of somebody also doing that in media and talking about politics. She would drive a really interesting conversation at this table.
Yes. We've got two really good tables. I'm not gonna lie.
I agree. Okay, Jules, who do you think? Who's your last? who's
Okay,
your last
so
pick?
my wild card is Ted Lasso.
Wait.
Jason Sudeikis
Okay, so
is
okay.
Jason Sudeikis. I would like at our table. He's going to be so entertaining.
That would be
right?
funny.
He is so supportive of so many different leagues and women's sports. And season 4 is about AFC Richmond's women's team coming up that they're shooting right now. I have so many questions. So I think, and he would be so much fun. So I've got Ted Lasso, Jason Sudeikis as my wild card at my table. What do you
All
think
right,
of that?
Jules. I love it. Okay, so you had, let's just go over this again. You had Asia. Who was your legend?
My legend was Wilma Rudolph.
Wilma, and then you had Emma,
Emma.
and then you had Melody, and
Yep.
then you had Ted Lasso. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I did Caitlin Clark,
Yep.
BJK, Pia Sundahaga, Michelle Kang, and Rachel Maddow. Now, this also, I just want to say this because people are going to have feelings about our table. We were trying to have some fun here, folks. Like, we're not trying to be exclusionary. There's hundreds of other people we could have chosen, and frankly, we might do this once a month. We might choose a table. It might be a different kind of table. It's not going to be Thanksgiving dinner.
Right.
But don't come at us. We're just trying to have fun here. Okay.
I'm not even worried. I've stopped worrying about people coming at me a long time ago, Abs. Okay, and don't forget, we're going to put a little poll up there because we are competitive. Sadly so. And I'll
You
lose
guys-
this one again. And it's okay. I'm going to be okay with it. I'm just going to accept it.
I just don't think.
Actually,
you
I
can
think
go-
I have a chance. I have a chance.
I think that Julie, you do have a chance on this one.
Yeah, I do have a chance.
This.
Yeah.
You're gonna likely beat me in more thoughtful things like this.
Yeah.
As to you know what? Didn't you beat me in the draft?
I did. I did. That was my only
did.
win. You're right.
You did
The
beat me
last
in the
time we
draft.
drafted in the WNBA mock draft.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think you beat me there. See, it's
I got hope. I got hope.
Yeah, I have hope for you too. I truly do.
I have hope. All right. We're going to move on from the meal to the meaning. Abs. and
That's a good segue.
yeah.
Or
and
segue, as my wife would call it. You know it? Do you know
Yeah.
she reads so much? Have you heard this story?
no.
Okay, so Glennon thought that there were two different words for segue, and they were spelt differently.
Yeah.
Because oftentimes a lot of readers, like people who read a lot, they don't pronounce some words correctly because they read it a certain way, and that's the way that they. And so the word segue, she always thought was segue.
Segue.
Anyways.
Well, I can see how that happens when you see it actually spelled out. So
yeah,
okay,
she thought she thought a segue was the thing you rode.
Right.
You know, the electronic thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And that a segue was when you want to go from like one thought to another or one topic to another.
Well, at the end of the day, it's called Thanksgiving. So we took the party to the street and asked some of the party people, what are you most thankful about in women's sports? And here's what they said.
I'm thankful my daughter introduced me to women's soccer. She lives in Australia. I live in Kansas City. She came all the way over here for this championship
just for
game.
this. I'm thankful for all the women in women's sports who live their authentic selves. We just got married this year, and so many of the women in women's sports have been so inspirational for us.
Thankful for the community of women's sports. Great sports to watch.
I am so thankful for women's sports because it made it show that women are strong and can hold it together. We are a community, and together it brought us together and made us stronger, and that is what I'm grateful for.
The community, the togetherness, everyone's uplifting and so positive, and it's just such a feel-good space to be in.
It's given me so much, and I'm just so happy to be here.
Thankful for the women that have pioneered the women's sports, and now we're really in the forefront now, and we're going to only get bigger.
What are you, Birdie and Juju, most thankful for with women's sports?
I like that, they're kind of like my role model into playing the game. The thing that I'm most grateful for, that I always would put in my jar of thankfulness, is soccer. I've been playing since I was like 2 years old. It's really fun.
In your jar of thankfulness. I love that. I want a jar of thankfulness. That's so good. And it's soccer?
Yeah.
Yes. My jar of thankfulness is you two. Okay. I'm going to put it in my jar of thankfulness.
Oh my
Abby.
God.
Okay, Birdie, come on.
Get
Birdie
out
and
of here.
Juju. Her friend
Her
Juju.
jar of thankfulness.
Is that not the
Birdie.
cutest?
God.
Oh.
I love our people.
Okay, final thing. I do too. Final thing, and we do want to hear from you, party people. So email us at, and I'm not closing this out yet. I'm just reminding us about the email, partypeoplequestions@gmail.com. So send us what you're thankful for in women's sports. What are you thankful for, Abs, before we close it out in women's sports?
Well, I think that I felt this way the entire weekend at the NWSL Championship weekend. There's just so, like, I feel equal parts incredibly grateful and then also equal parts incredibly inspired. There are so many more brands that are investing to make the weekend as special as it looks for fans to come for the whole weekend, not just the game, right? The former players that come back for these championship games, the things that they're involving themselves in, the media landscape that they're trying to tap into, like all of us are, I just find it to be so incredibly awesome to have spent our life's work doing this thing, trying to help create the thing. And now we're also trying to help create the thing that's going to also help, right? The media thing. Like we disrupted on the field while we played, and now we're trying to disrupt off the field in our retirements in the media world. And to see so many of us doing it. And what I think is very different than men's sports is we're doing this together. You know, Sarah Spain, Megan Rapinoe, Sue Bird, Sam Mewis, all of these, Kelly O'Hara, like all these other, Lori Lindsay, all these people who have their own shows or are broadcasting. Like, we're trying to help each other. We're trying to build each other up. And doing this thing really collectively together, because I think that that's how we win. So I just felt so re-energized by this weekend. How about you, Jules?
Yeah, I think that is the one thing I kept thinking. I'm like, I'm so grateful and thankful that we're able to be a small part of this amazing moment we're living in that is like we've been talking about, like nothing we've seen. But yet I still think, as Andrea Brimmer said in the live podcast at the Ala House, like, yes, things are good.
Good. Not great.
Not great.
Yeah.
Not great. Like only 6% of Fortune 500 companies are actually investing in women's sports, which tells you how much is still out there in terms of the growth that I think this space is going to get to. I don't think we're there. So So I'm really thankful that we have this podcast and we're a small part of it, and trying to help with that growth, because I do think all of that matters, as you just pointed out, all the different people doing podcasts. But I'm also grateful for the athletes who constantly, and it's innate to us, who constantly still push and push and push for progress, right? Because it's got to come from both sides. And I wish there was a day that the athletes didn't have to push as hard, but that is still the reality. And we're great at it because it's innate to us. This is what we've been having to do our whole lives.
Yeah.
And now you're seeing all these women who I'd love to see. I'm so grateful that they're starting businesses and they're entrepreneurs and they're owners and they're starting leagues. And I mean, it's crazy how much they're doing. But I hope at the end of the day, I go back to BJK, like, you have a blank canvas, and how are you building the sport better, not just for you, but for the next generation, because you're really not going to reap it. The next generation is. But I think where women athletes think is, how are we building a better world? And that's what I'm grateful for.
And both. We get to do both. It's good.
Yeah.
Jules, I love this episode. And, more than anything, I just want to say I feel really grateful and thankful to you. You've kind of brought me back into the women's sports world. You've opened me up again to all this incredible stuff. The world has changed, and you've been here all along. So thanks for bringing me back to the joy of women's sports. It's been awesome.
It's so fun. And you know what? Everyone's like, you guys have so much fun together. I go, I know, and it's real. Like, it's super fun. This is not work, people.
Yeah.
This is joy. So thank you. All right, party people. I wish you all the happiest of Thanksgivings. We wish you no fighting, no anger, just love that you're spreading around the table with the family, your friends. Tell them how much they mean to you in your life. Mend something that's been bugging you, right? Do something good for someone else. That's what Thanksgiving is all about. And while you're at it, go on and subscribe to that YouTube channel so you can see all the fun happening. That little bell icon gives you updates if you click on that as well.
And we would appreciate it if you can rate, leave a comment, and subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. And be sure to follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Welcome to the Party Show, where Julie, Billie, and I will bring the party straight to your feed. You can also email us at partypeoplequestions@gmail.com. Again, thanks, Kate Diaz, for our theme music. And here, Jules, bring your paws in. We're going to do an USA USA ah on 3.
Woo!
Are you ready?
Turkey trotters!
You did it. You're done. We get to now go eat some turkey dinner.
Yes.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
USA USA USA!
Welcome to the Party is an independent production brought to you by Treat Media. Treat Media makes art for humans who want to stay human. Silver Tribe is our production partner, and you can also watch our full conversations on the Welcome to the Party YouTube channel and follow us at Welcome to the Party Show on Instagram and TikTok.